He is the quarterback of the New York Jets. He's Geno Smith, and he joins us here on the Michael Kay Show. Geno, it's Don LaGreca and Ryan Rucco. How are you, man?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
All right. How do you think you played on Saturday?
It was exceptional. I think we did some good things. I think we got some things that we need to clean up. Many things that we can improve on. But anytime you get a victory and you're able to put up points, you're happy with it. But as always, you want to look for room, to improve.
Geno, right now, when you look at all the new weapons you have, because there's a lot of new guys who you're dealing with offensively, do you feel comfortable yet with Eric Decker, with Jason Morrow, with even Chris Johnson in the backfield? How much chemistry still needs to be developed with all those guys?
Well, that's something that's an ongoing process. As of right now, I do feel very comfortable with the guys around me, but we're not going to settle for where we're at right now. We've got to continue to get better. I've got to get a lot better and be sharper within the games, and then as long as we keep working hard, I think we'll have a great shot at doing just that. And the improvement is something that we've seen come along from the start of camp and OTAs until now. But we fully expect that to continue to grow, for years to come and this upcoming season as well.
All right, you're going into your third preseason game on Friday against the Giants. What's the big difference between Geno Smith now and the Geno Smith that went up against the Giants in the third preseason game last year?
Well, just a different level of maturity, physically and mentally. Having 16 games under my belt is helping me out tremendously, just with recall. And, I feel a lot more comfortable out there on the field. My head's not spinning as much. There's a lot of things that I'm seeing a lot better. But, it comes down to production, and I'm my own biggest critic. So, I think I definitely want to do a lot of things well and, come out and have a good showing. But, we also want to score points, and every time we get a drive up against a good team such as the G-Men, we want to go out there and score points and be effective and give the fans something to cheer about.
Geno, I know you had a good day with a 7-on-7 drill, and you had a 50-yard touchdown pass to Eric Decker in practice, and once again you took the majority of the first-team reps. If Rex Ryan and Marty Mornhinweg called you into their offices tomorrow and said, Geno, you're going to be the backup, how shocked would you be?
Well, we're speaking hypothetical here, so, I don't know how I feel about that. It'll have to happen for me to, having a reaction towards it. But, as of right now, I fully plan to be the starter. And, if not, I'm in the supportive role of all of my teammates. I want to see this team succeed. And, as we all know, I want to be the guy leading this ship. But, it takes a lot of work, and we're still working this thing. We're still getting better. And every man, is pushing one another and pushing themselves. So, in hypothetical terms, I couldn't tell you how I feel about that.
Talking to Geno Smith, the quarterback of the New York Jets. Jets getting ready to take on the Giants on Friday in their third preseason game. Kind of a playful moment on the sidelines, Geno, with you and Mangold when Michael Vick was being interviewed on the sidelines, kind of mugging for the camera. How has your relationship been with Michael Vick?
The relationship's been great, and everyone's asking that question, and everyone wants to know how this thing will work out and how we'll work with one another. But honestly, it's been great. Mike's a great guy. We're in a great situation here in New York, and we're learning from one another. We're helping one another get better, and this helped this team get better as well. I think our relationship rubs off on the guys around us, and the camaraderie of this team is really something that I could say is at an all-time high, and it's doing well right now. So we've just got to keep that up. And like I said, Mike's a great dude. I enjoy working with him and learning from him and all the things that he brings to the table.
Geno, what strikes you most about Eric Decker? We know that he was brought in here to be your number one target. From working with him now for the weeks that you have, what gets you most excited?
Man, just his ability to separate at the top of routes, his ability to get open, his sure-handedness. I mean, he brings a lot to the table. He's a leader on and off the field. And he's a guy who's helping me learn as well. He was in the system where he thrived with Peyton Manning, and he brings some of that knowledge over into this system. And we continue to work hard. That's the main thing, is that we work hard together and that we have a great relationship, a great bond. And all of the guys are picking up from him and learning little things, little nuances about getting open from him. So it's really rubbing off on the receiving core. And, you can just see the improvement with each and every one of those guys. I think Deck has a lot to do with that.
So, there's been some talk about having packages for Michael Vick, running the Wildcat. I mean, is that something you're on board with? Would you be afraid of your growth being disrupted if you had to line up as a wide receiver or leave the field because Michael Vick came on?
I don't think like that. I don't think I would never be afraid of that because I just understand how hard I work and how hard the coaches try and put us in position to be successful. So I know that if there was a package in place, that it would be the right time and the right play and the right package, and that we just have to go out and execute it. And I believe Mike brings a lot to the table. He's doing stuff that he's always done, which is, having that run pass ability and, that explosive dynamic, within himself. So, I think we can definitely use it, but it's up to the coaches as to when and where we will.
Geno, how about, and I know I talked about this with you when I was up in camp and we interviewed you and Michael at the same time, but I mean, forget him coming on and you coming off. How about we put both of you in the backfield the same time? Defense doesn't know which one of you is going to throw it. You're both very athletic. You can run. This seems like a good idea. No? I mean, from time to time, change it up.
Just say no, Geno. It's fine.
I mean, it seems like a great idea, but you gotta take into account a lot of things, and like I said, it's got to be the right time and the right place for it. But I mean, as you said, it'd be a great package to have both of us out there, and I can imagine it would give defenses some headaches, but we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing at all times when it comes to that.
All right, before we let you go, any idea how long you'll play on Friday?
I don't. I don't know right now. We haven't talked about it, but I look to play a few series.
All right, Geno. Good luck on Friday. Good luck this season. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you, guys.